Hi, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about how to boost the volume in your hair. I'm just going to go through the steps of what I do to plump up the volume. And my hair is actually very fine and very limp. This is the Conair Nano Silver Ceramic Hair Dryer, and it's 2,000 watts. And it has ions, it's ceramic, it just has all these bells and whistles, but it doesn't have the $200 or $150 price tag that some of these blow dryers are that are of the same makeup, where they're 2,000 watts and they cut down your dry time. And so this does all that, but this was only $40 at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I'll put everything down below, so if you want to go out and purchase it or take a look at it, then you'll have everything down below, that I go through in the video. But this, and it's so lightweight. That's the other thing that I love about it. But this dryer, I just love it. I do think it's on sale, but I think even the regular price, I paid $40, so maybe the regular price is $50. So what I do when I'm almost done blow drying my hair while it's still a little damp, I use this Boar bristle brush, and it has a thermal protectant coating in the middle, so it helps style your hair if you want to with it, but it helps hold it. But what the Boar bristles do is they bring out the shine in your hair, and somehow it extracts the natural oils from your scalp, and it brings the shine into it. It tames the frizzes. I absolutely love incorporating them. Also, what I do is I will put this Velcro roller on the back of my head, like it just sits right on top. And I take that back hair that's in my crown, and I'll even do this like on days where I don't wash my hair. I'll just put that Velcro roller in, and I'll clip it with this claw clip. And what I'll do is I'll take the blow dryer to it, and I'll just let it sit there, and maybe I'll do my makeup, I'll let it dry, or I'll fix the rest of my hair, kind of touch it up. And what this does is it kind of gives me a lift in the crown so that my hair isn't just like smashed to the back of my head. This is a beauty protector, and I just recently purchased this off Birchbox. I haven't found anybody else that carries it, but this to detangle your hair. So actually I do spray this on while my hair is still wet, and then that way I can comb through it. And as far as styling products goes, this is really the only thing I've been using. I just use whatever shampoo. I use low-end shampoo, I use high-end, I use L'Oreal, I use Garnier, I use Redken. I just use whatever I'm in the mood to use, because I think not using the same thing every day kind of helps break up the monotony. Like, my hair can't predict what I'm going to use, so it just responds really well to just using different shampoos every day. So I have, like maybe 10 different shampoos just in the shower, and probably 5 or 6 conditioners in the shower. I actually have to use a Chi iron to straighten out my bangs, and so I just put that through, straighten out my bangs. And sometimes I'll put little kind of curl wave type things in my hair, but if I'm really going to do it nice, I've just started using this Remington silk, and I just picked this up at Target, and I think it was all of like $30. And I just basically run this through my hair, and I have the top part up here. You don't really want the skinny part at your scalp, because then your curl would be really tight at your scalp, and then it'll look strange. My dogs are, I think, fighting, or the cat is. But I'll do this step if I really want to get some extra waves in my hair. And what this is really good for is the wide barrel at the top helps get some body and volume towards your scalp area. And I'll just wrap it around away from my face, and then I'll leave the very ends out. I don't actually curl the very ends. I will take this macadamia oil, and I will actually run it through the ends of my hair, and it just helps with the frizzies, and it doesn't really weigh your hair down. It just, it gives it shine, tames those frizzies down. And I think between this, given some extra volume by the scalp, and also this Living Proof, I just started using this. This is the AMP Instant Texture Volumizer. This really helps. I put it like on my fingertips, and then I just get it I flip my hair over and I just, you know, really get it and work it through the, you know, pretty much into the scalp area, and it really plumps things up. So whatever you had going on, you know, it just goes in there and it plumps things up even more. So I really love this stuff. Sometimes, you know, if I'm really wanting some volume, I got this teaser brush. I'm not a huge like teasing my hair kind of person, but if you get one of these teaser brushes, they're at Sally's, I mean, they're only like $2 or $3, and you can kind of back comb it and then just, you know, kind of taper it down if you want, you know, so that's another idea. I use this mainly like maybe a little bit in the crown area, but it's not like something I do every day. It's something for if I was going to maybe go to a special event or do something, you know, I might spend a little extra time on my hair, but it's not like an everyday thing that I would do. And I have found the best hairspray. I don't know if you guys spend a lot on hairspray, but I have found this Tresemme hairspray. I mean, you can get these big, huge cans of hairspray for like $5 at Walmart. And I just love this hairspray because it holds your hair. It doesn't smell weird. It's not like crunchy. So when you go to comb your hair out, I mean, this is third day hair. It doesn't flake or anything, and it gives your hair shine. And so I've kind of stopped spending a lot of money on hairsprays, and I've gone to the Tresemme. I use this number 4 for just like the ends, you know, because I want a softer hold. And then for my bang area, I use this number 5, and it's like a firmer hold for your bang area. So I just love these. You really should try these out. They're really great. And then the last item that I use is this KMS. It's a humidity spray, and I won't be without this. I use this in the winter. I use it all year round. And so what it does is it keeps the frizz and everything out of my hair from the humidity, because even in the winter there's moisture in the air. This is great. I absolutely love this. It's it kind of gives my hair some shine. It puts a little oil on it, and it just works great for, as far as the humidity and the frizz and everything else. It just works really good. So yeah, these products and what I use help with shine. They help with extra volume. I don't use a dry shampoo in between my washings. My scalp and hair tend to be on the dry side, and I try to get as much oil in my hair as possible. I just think it keeps it healthier. And shampoo, the dry shampoo stuff is so drying for me. I just really don't have very good luck with this, so I don't really use it. This, to me, it gives my hair the oomph, you know, that maybe, you know, if I have bedhead or what have you, I can put this in my scalp and restart my day with fresh hair. I just plump this in, and it seems to work really good. So I think that's everything. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those down below, and hopefully subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to have all kinds of interesting videos that I'll be working on, and tips, things to help you, and, you know, releases of new products, different things I'm trying. I'm constantly trying new products. So we'll see you again soon, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.